The message.
Yeah. Under the lights, speaking of facts, double the price, yeah. Under the lights, we covering sports, whatever you like, yeah. Home runs in the park, touchdowns in the end zone. Knockouts in the ring, buzzer beater for the win, go hard or go home. Find out who you are when you under the lights. That pressure made a star, right there. Under the lights, you looking for the best, tune in to Under the Lights. Yeah, yeah, Under the Lights.
Yeah. Happy New Year, everyone. Happy New Year. Welcome back to Under the Lights. This is episode 49, and I'm your host, Big Mike, and I got my guy Jordan with me today. What's up, bro? How you doing, man?
I'm all right, man. I'm chilling. It's been a long couple of weeks up in Australia, so
I
you know what I'm saying? Yeah.
You like it up there?
Yeah, it's not bad. I mean, where I'm at right now, I'm at the family's house, so it's a bit different. So it's been cool, man. Something different for me because obviously you're in Toronto, you're in the city and everything, but out here it's like farmland. So it's been good, man.
How different is it from Singapore, like Singapore and Australia? What's the difference?
But the Singapore is just like the city life, like especially where I was at in Singapore. But it's like here it's like it's like this big piece of land. It's more like you know what I'm saying, like it's more naturey, you know what I mean? Yeah. So that's what it is. I'm going to swing some golf clubs a bit later around 12 o'clock.
Do you play golf? You know how I do that?
Yeah.
I suck at that shit, bro. I went to Top Golf. I went to Top Golf one time, bro. I couldn't even hit the fucking golf ball, bro.
Yeah, it took some time. Still, I was with Noel. It took me about about 6 months to like properly be able to hit the ball. So I can hit probably all the clubs and hit them like decently okay. Except for like my driver. I haven't got that down pat yet. You know what I'm saying?
The driver is that's the big one. Yeah. I was trying to, man. I seen it was a lady that was doing she was hitting that joint like motherfucking Tiger Woods, nigga. So I'm trying to line it up, right? I'm like, I'm about to swing this shit out this motherfucker. I hit the ground before I hit anything with the club, nigga. I hit the guy, nigga. I'm like, so I tried to slow it down some and still couldn't do it. And I'm like, and then I got to think about, I don't know if you've seen the chip of Charles Barkley trying to play golf. His swing is fucked up. He bring it up, and then when he get down here, and I'm like, damn, maybe I need to try like that. Goddamn, or I hope I don't look like that. You know what I'm saying? But I listen, trying to do it the professional way, it's gonna take a lot of time and a whole lot of practice. And I'm a pretty and see, golf has nothing to do with athletics. You know what I'm saying? So if this was an athletic thing, I'd be good. But that shit right there, that's a whole different ball game. You know what I'm saying? I want to try it again. And then I actually want to try to get on a golf course. You know what I mean? I've been on one before, nigga, and I see all the hills and the land and shit. I'm like, Tiger Woods a bad motherfucker.
Yeah, but
Jack Nicholson a bad motherfucker. Like, how the fuck do these motherfuckers do this shit?
But what's crazy about golf? Like, so when I was out in Singapore, Noel was the one that was teaching and everything. Like, there's courses. There's like a beginner's course that you can go on. But like the actual courses, you can't go on. You have to pass a test to go on that court, to go on the thing. You know that. So you can't just pull up to any course.
Is it like that? You think it's like that everywhere? It probably is.
No, it's like that everywhere. You can't just go. Okay. Yes, I'm saying, because you can't just go on to any course, bro.
Okay.
You can't just go on to any course. It's like saying you have basketball courts around the place, and you can't just go on the basketball court unless you pass a test on some shooting drill or some dribbling drill, whatever it is.
You know what? But them veterans don't want to be out there. You out here, nigga, fucking up shit or whatever the case may be. So yeah, you need to get a clearance before you come out here on this big boy course. Go on the beginner's course, master that first, and then we'll come on up. All right, man. So, like I said, man, hopefully everybody's having a happy new year. We're gonna go ahead and jump into these topics, man. And for me, everybody knows I'm a Philadelphia Eagles fan. My New Year's was not that good. You know what I mean? I'm a sports fan, so I'm still feeling it. You understand me? My Philadelphia Eagles lose a defenseless football game. And yes, I said defenseless because I don't even think the defense was even out there. I thought the fucking Cardinals was out there practicing against nobody. You know what I mean? They lose to the Arizona Cardinals 35-31. You know what I mean? Listen, man, what were your thoughts on this game and what needs to happen for Philly to get back to where they want to be? And I know I'm going first on this topic, so listen.
I mean, I can go first too.
I'm gonna get, huh? I want to get it out the way. I want to get it out the way. My thoughts on this game. First off, I only got a couple complaints on the offensive side of the ball. Only a couple. And I'm gonna get to that right now. The first one is this. Jalen Hurts had Devontae Smith wide open. 2 steps. He had 2-3 steps on his man. Put the ball right in front of him down the field. He walked into it. He walked right into a touchdown. Now I get the wind was blowing and all of that, but all right, whatever. So I'm not too hung up on that. But it made the catch. The ball ended up this way. So looking back, dropping it in the bucket, and with whether if it was the wind or if it was Jalen Hurts, I know the wind was blowing. I don't know if it was him or not, but I'm just saying if he would have put it right here, it would have been perfect. The catch was made tougher because Devontae didn't have to turn and catch it over the right shoulder. Imagine running like this, and then you got to catch it over your right shoulder. You see what I'm saying? Your eyes are still on it's a very, very difficult catch. Mm-hmm. But we've seen him make those catches all the time. Not going to make all of them. You know what I'm saying? But whether it was the wind or whether it was Jalen Hurts just didn't place it right, if that ball is placed perfectly, you understand? He walked right into a touchdown. And that was 3rd and 5. So we had to punt the ball right there. I think that would have put us up. I think that right there would have put us up 28-6. You feel me? And the other issue that I have on the offensive side of the ball was at the end of the game when the Arizona Cardinals, they tied the game up 28-28, and they did an onside kick. Caught us off guard, but we got it on the 40-yard line, okay? On their 40-yard line. We get the ball down to the 20-yard line, Jordan, okay? And I think it was a hold. It ended up getting a holding penalty and then making it 1st and 20, okay? Now, keep in mind, this is with under 3 minutes left in the game, if I'm not mistaken, okay? Matter of fact, it was 5 minutes and some change left in the game when this shit happened. So we move the ball, get down to the 20. Obviously, time is coming off the clock. Our offensive coordinator, who I've been banging the desk to get rid of for a long time and been complaining about since week 1, you know this, it's 1st and 20. This motherfucker calls QB draw, screenplay. That's not telling me you want to go down and score to win the fucking game. That's telling me you want to play for a motherfucking field goal. And if that's what you was doing, that's very, very idiotic. And if that's not what you was doing, and you thought that was going to get us a touchdown to score or a first down, it's even more idiotic that you called that bullshit. You understand what I'm saying? So those are the 2 complaints that I have offensively. I'm going to go to the defensive side of the ball. Okay. And matter of fact, let me get on my quarterback real quick. Like I said, 18
before you think, do you is it slow? Is your thing kind of pitchy as well? Like when you're talking on your side?
I don't see no. I'm good.
Okay. So on my side, it's like every time you kind of. So I don't know if that matters.
No, whatever I see right here, we good.
Is what's going. Okay, yeah. All right. Bet.
So but what I was saying was, 18 of 23, 167 yards, 3 touchdowns. You know what I mean? We was running the ball. Swift was running the ball well. 13 carries, 61 yards. That's 4.7 yards a carry. You damn well live with that. That'll definitely get you downfield. You understand what I'm saying? But our fucking defense, were they out there? This is the 3-12 coming into this game. 3-12 Arizona Cardinals, bro. 3-12. And they're out here looking like a 12-3 team against our defense, bro. walking the ball up the field. I mean, with no hesitation, no remorse, just doing what they wanted to do. They really looked like they was going up against a fucking high school football team. And I mean that shit wholeheartedly. Like a high school football team. That is fucking terrible. Listen to this. I was watching the game at one point in time. The Arizona Cardinals had the ball 30 minutes and 55 seconds. And we had the ball 9 minutes and 26 seconds. And we was up 21-6. 21-6. The total possession of the game was 39 minutes and 39 seconds for Arizona, 20 minutes and 21 seconds for us, and we put up 31. What does that tell you? They are walking, long play drives, they put us on us. You know how we take the time off the clock. 9 minutes, 8 minutes, 7 minutes, 10 minutes. They put us on us. You feel me? Because we couldn't get them motherfuckers off the field. What the fuck did I see on Sunday, dog? That they don't even deserve to go to the playoffs. They don't deserve to go to the playoffs, Jordan. Why would you, for what? Why would you want to go to the playoffs and you can't stop my motherfucking grandma who's 92 years old with a fucking cane? Huh?
I mean, you know, you
know.
No, you because at the end of the day, as soon as you get in there, you can still. That's everyone is this. Everyone is this.
We all know that. We all know that, Jordan. But I don't want to hear that shit right now. I don't want to hear that shit. This is the Cardinals. They're 3-12. Jordan, they rushed for over 220 yards. 221 to be exact. These motherfuckers had 71 plays, Jordan. We had 47 plays. Don't you know the average plays in an NFL game is 60 to 70 plays, 65 plays? We put up 31 points on 47 plays. They put up 35 points, 4 more plays, and they put up 70 plays, which is what? Almost 30 more plays, 24 more plays, because we couldn't get them off the fucking field. Why would you want to go and you know what? I'm tired of hearing the players. Oh, we got to stick together. Stick together. What? You can't fix this. You can't fix it. Do you know over the last 7 games? Listen to this. Over the last 7 games, 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, motherfucking 7. We have given up 15 passing touchdowns. Let that sink in real quick.
The last 7 games, 15 passing touchdowns.
Nobody has done that in the NFL, Jordan. We're the only team. In the last 7 games, 150 plus yards a game. Let that sink in. They're just doing what they want to do. They are doing whatever they want to do. Hell, they should have left Sean Desai down on the fucking sideline. I get they trying to make changes, but hell, they should have left Sean Desai on the sideline because Matt Patricia ain't doing us nothing better. And as far as Darius Leonard is concerned, the linebacker that came to us, you know what? He's seeing every play. He is seeing it. It is right there. You know what it is, Jordan? He can't get to the ball. That's the issue. That's the reason nobody didn't want his ass. Well, the Indy didn't want his ass. You understand? I know the Cowboys brought him in as well. You understand? The Cowboys would be better off with what the fuck they got because he's seeing the play. He just can't get there no more. Missing tackles consistently. Missing tackles. You feel me? This is horrific. I have zero confidence that my team can go beat the Giants next week in New Jersey, nigga.
They considering resting their players anyway.
For what?
For
what? You got what you y'all niggas don't you Baltimore out there or some shit? We Baltimore, that defense, everybody clicking? No. Is this San Francisco? Hell no. Is this the Rams? No, it's not. It is not. Where the fuck? It's the Cardinals. Jordan, they're not contenders. Kyler Murray, he looked like a fucking Hall of Famer. Their offense looked like Super Bowl. Let me tell you something. If I just turned the TV on and you ain't know what was going on, and you was watching the Eagles and Cardinals, and Kyler Murray then was on the fucking field, you'd be like, damn, who is this? Who is Dortch? Who is this James Conner guy? Man,
Conner was getting money. He was getting money.
Wendell Moore, who? Damn. Oh my, is these niggas? Until you see the fucking the record by their team logo and it says 3-12, and you're like, wait a minute, 3-12, 11-4. Oh my God, what the fuck is this? What's going on here? Are these the starters? Yes, they're all starters, and they're getting walked over. Make it, bro. This is the worst we haven't blown a 15-point lead at halftime in 12 years, Jordan. 12 years. 12. Over a decade, nigga. I'm embarrassed. I am embarrassed to come out here and be like, yeah, that's my squad, baby. That's my squad. Y'all niggas got walked over by the motherfucking Arizona Cardinals. And listen, in the NFL, we know that's the best teams in the world. But if we comparing that team against the good teams in the NFL, they're bottom of the fucking barrel. Bottom of the barrel. You got walked over like that? You didn't have no fight? And I'm tired of hearing stick together, all of that shit. Nigga, y'all ain't together. You're not. How about come together, motherfucker? Because you ain't together. You're far apart. How about y'all come together? This can't be fixed in a matter of a couple weeks. And I hear, it just takes one game. And man, I don't want to fucking hear that shit. I don't want to hear that shit no more. I don't. I have zero confidence that we can go to New York and win a fucking football game. Like I said, man, those are the two complaints that I had about my offense. You understand? And those are the complaints I had about my goddamn defense. You understand? Why the fuck would you run? Why would you run two QB draws in a row and then run a screen? It ain't working. What are you doing? Why not continue to do what we were doing when we had the ball in a short amount of time and capitalizing on shit? Obviously, you're not going to score on every single drive. I get that. I'm just saying, man, it's 28 up. Go down and fucking score. We were able to move the ball with no problem. Why would you resort back to doing QB draw, and screenplay? Come on, dog. That doesn't tell me I deserve this job. That doesn't tell me that. You got the motherfucking commentators clowning us off of what the fuck is being called. I don't know what he's calling it. I don't know what that is. Well, y'all ain't clowning us. Look, man, this loss hurt to me. This loss hurt worse than the Jets because this is the 3-12 team. We just laid down. I'm talking about the way. I know you can look at it and be like, we only lost by 4 points. Bro, they manhandled us. That defense anytime you run for 221 yards, you're getting manhandled, bro. You're getting manhandled. There's no ifs, ands, or buts. There's no nothing around it, bro. You're getting pumped. You're getting bullied. That's bullshit, man. I don't respect that lazy ass, whack ass performance. And like I said, I got zero confidence that we can. I'm going based off. You can like, well, bro, that's the Giants. They ain't got. I don't give a fuck. I just see them get walked over by the Cardinals, man. And the Giants is the motherfucking division game. And keep in mind, when we played the Giants last time, they had a chance. We win by 8 points. They had a chance to put some points on the board with the last second Hail Mary. It's just that Keely Ringo, he intercepted it. Shouldn't have came down to that. And we're going to be in New York this weekend. Just crazy, man. They shouldn't be partying. They shouldn't do nothing. It shouldn't be no motherfucking pictures, nothing New Year's pictures, celebrations. It shouldn't be none of that shit, man. It should be reflecting on how poorly y'all motherfuckers played. Very, very poor. They had a very, very poor performance on the defensive side of the ball. Period. That's all I got to say, man. And you know what? I'm going to let you get your rocks off. And even if you say something I don't even agree with, I don't even give a fuck no more. I don't even give a fuck.
But I mean, I'm not really gonna. I'm not diving in.
No, before you go, what you're not gonna do is come out here and be easy on these motherfuckers.
No,
don't act like that's supposed to happen like that.
No, nigga, let me get my rocks off. But this is what I'm trying to listen.
He about to piss me off.
Yeah, because
you about to piss me off.
Listen,
I was about to say some bullshit that's gonna piss me off. There's
listen.
no sympathy, nigga.
No, I don't have any sympathy. I don't have any sympathy. And what I'm trying to say to you is, how's your day, sir? You all right?
I am pissed.
Well, let me tell you something, man. It's all good. You know what I'm saying? Like your team's still in the playoffs. You know what I'm saying? So, but let me tell you something, man.
They need to trade spots.
Let me tell you something. We was talking all this stuff in the beginning of the year, and niggas was saying this that about Philadelphia Eagles, blah blah blah. But let me tell you something, man. Sometimes like when something consistently is happening, eventually it's going to show. You know what I'm saying? And I've been said it.
Yes, you have.
I mean, weeks ago, way back, bro.
And my rebuttal was, nigga, I know, but we still find ways to win.
Listen,
that's me. I would admit that is me. I see it. I'm not dumb. I know the game, Joe. I'm not dumb. That's me trying to keep hope alive, baby. I'm trying to keep hope alive. I see. I know. Go ahead. Say what you got to say. You've been ahead of the curve.
Yeah, like listen, I'm talking about weeks ago. You can go back for I don't know what episode we talk about. We could go back episode 30 something. I don't even know, bro. But I was telling you that the defense is not good enough. I remember we was talking about who we was playing against. You remember? We was talking about who you was playing against and the teams you were playing, this, that, and the third. And I was telling you, yo, it doesn't matter, bro. It doesn't matter. But if you are just consistently giving up these type of numbers, but you're still figuring out to get wins, I applaud that you're figuring out to win. But eventually, it's gonna bite you in your ass. You know what I'm saying? Because you can't consistently continue. Like if you were, remember when I told you this? I said if you consistently do that all the way up to the Super Bowl, bro.
Yeah.
Like, come on, bro. Like, that's like, I'll be like, listen, okay, I'll take your hats off to, but come on, bro. You can't consistently keep giving up points and expecting these other teams to what, like, if you keep giving points away, like I'm talking about in the 30s, and then you suddenly miraculously get a win because Jalen Hurts and them drive down,
do a hero ball,
or something like this, and you get a win. And then you come on, and we come on here, and we're talking about Philadelphia is the best. We find a way. But listen, these small things against a better team, are you gonna consistently get those? Remember, I was talking about are you gonna get those? What was I saying again? I was saying, are you gonna get like those breaks? Because you was getting those breaks earlier on. But now you ain't getting them breaks on them. And even though you still got a couple wins, and even though you got some losses, we got some wins, bro, your defense is consistently giving up points. And I told you, you have to have, usually you want to win to a good defense and a good run game. You know what I'm saying? And you guys actually do have a good running back, to be fair. And you guys should run the ball a bit more, to be honest with you. But because you guys, you see what he's talking about, the possessions. Remember, the possessions was, it was like what? It was damn near what? It was like 40 to 20, like 40 minutes possession, 20. I mean, you guys were in the first half, the explosive plays. I mean, if it's good, if you have explosive plays, that's fine. If you have explosive plays, but you do have to also stop. You have to stop teams. But you was never. The thing is, this is not surprising.
No,
this is not surprising to me.
No, it is not.
You know what I mean?
No.
And it shouldn't be surprising to you either. You should already come in the game. Listen, we got to put up 40-something points, bro. It don't matter. But Kyler Murray came back. But no, wait, Kyler Murray came back, and he's been. I mean, I told you that's why I've been picking the Arizona Cardinals. I believe he can get some wins. He can get a win or two. He can get hot. He can throw. Bro, just the other year they came out 7-0, 8-0. The other year,
something like that.
Yeah, like it's not like he's some
No, Kyler Murray not no bum.
Yeah, Kyler Murray.
He's far from a bum. He's far from a bum.
Yeah, so like if he's out there and your team is already struggling defensively, shit, Kyler Murray can come out there and look like Peyton Manning.
Bro, that motherfucking what happened Sunday looked worse than any other fucking game this year. I'm talking even worse than the fucking 42-19, nigga. 42-19. Like even though if you would have was able to just see the entirety of the game, dog, just they couldn't stop nothing. And this is why I hate the fact, I've been saying this for years, we don't value the linebacker position. You have to. Missing tackles, can't get to the ball. You like when I see Zach, or not Zach, because he edge. I'm talking about Nick Morrow. When I see him tackle, bro, it's like he don't want to hit. He want to wait till you get past him a little bit and then wrap you up. We ain't got no thumpers, man. We ain't got no Roquan. We ain't got no Warner, no Bobby fucking Wagner and shit. They sitting there, bro. When you playing linebacker, I know this. This is what I do know. The guards tell you everything. Everything. When I'm watching it, even on TV, I'm watching to see if that guard is coming upfield. That's how I know it's a run. If that left tackle pulls, ain't nobody passing the ball with a left tackle pulling. You know what I'm saying? Or a right tackle pulling. That's the run. I know what that is. My linebackers sit there and wait. They're waiting on the guards and the linemen to get upfield. They don't want that smoke. I'm seeing that. I'm seeing that. They don't want that contact. They need to go watch some Ray Lewis videos, man. Go watch those and see how you go attack the block and share the block and go make plays. Why would you wait for your man to come up fucking field? I'm not giving you no yards. I'm going to clog that bitch up even more. And I'm going to share the block and I'm going to make the play. That's what we're going to do. But they don't do that. They don't do that. I hope they put some value in the linebacker position, this free agency, offseason, draft, whatever. I hope they do it. I hope they do. Because it's very much needed. Darius Leonard, Shaq Leonard. Shaq Leonard. He can go back to the coach, man. He can go back to where he came from. He talking about he want to still prove that he can got it. No, you don't. No, you don't, because they run it right past you. No, you don't. The lineman didn't get a hand on you, and you missed the tackle. You didn't get there. You see it. You looking at it. It's right there in your eyes. You reading it, but you just can't get there.
Yeah, I mean, I really have nothing. I mean, there's nothing else for me to kind of go off. I mean, I've been known that this was an issue for Philadelphia. Now you just gotta hope that what you get hot in the playoffs. I mean, you gotta hope they get hot in the playoffs, because I mean, it can still happen. Like you showed that you can win, even though giving up mad points. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like, is your confidence going into the playoffs going to be?
Let me tell you something. You talked about confidence. You think Nick Sirianni has lost the locker room?
It's hard to say. I mean,
look at it like this. I think it's teetering.
I think. Well, I mean, what Hurt said the other week. Remember what Hurt said the other week, that players aren't committed, and I think that's that is a thing from the top down, right? Like, so if you're gonna talk about losing the locker room, that's a part of it. So if you know what I'm saying, because a commitment, commitment is your coach, how your coach relays everything to you, and then goes to the pitch. So right. It comes from the top. That I don't say. Of course, the players have to come at a level of professionalism each day. So that's on them too.
Did he actually say players though? I think he just said commitment, because I seen the reports. He was I was directed towards the coach instead when I looked at the reports. You understand what I'm saying? I could be wrong though, but I know I looked at that, because I don't think they have confidence in, because Nick Sirianni's the head guy. You're okay in this game plan. Nick Sirianni says this is his offense. Watch this. This is his offense. This is Nick Sirianni's offense. It's the same offense as last season. Players are just called differently. I've been saying that since week fucking 1, and you can attest to that. You feel me? But for you to come out here and the play calls that he's going, that he's got, and it hasn't fucking worked. We had, the bullshit that been going on that I've been complaining about all season long. Why you ain't making no changes? You feel what I'm saying? Why you ain't making no type of changes? We didn't, man. It's teetering. That's when you like, well, damn, coach, you keep signing off on this shit.
Y'all made the changes on the defensive side.
And he needed to be done on the offensive side. well, I don't know. I don't listen. I never been in an NFL meeting, locker room type shit. But it's like, yo, are you sitting down with Brian Johnson? Like, yo, you do understand this is not what we did last season. You see how we looking? We're stagnant. We gotta play fucking hero. Oh, Jalen Hurts made a wonderful play here. I don't want. I'm gonna tell you something. That shit sound good. I don't like winning like that. Hero ball shit. I don't like that shit. I don't like it. I never have. This ain't Madden, motherfucker. They go out here big a whole bunch of yards and shit. I don't give a fuck about that, man. Let's have a team fucking win, man. I hate shit like that. And like, has he winning there, sat down like, yo, listen, we got to do this how we did it last season. That was effective. It has to be effective. Blah, blah, blah. Brian Johnson, we got to have more explosive plays. Motherfucker, you got to get the game plan right. Stop focusing on explosive plays here and there, and let's walk the ball down the field like we did last season, taking 7 and 8 minutes off the fucking clock. Ran the ball well yesterday. Here past couple games, ran the ball well. He's 1,000-yard rusher now. I'm like, dog, man.
No, but I understand what you're saying about with the offense calls, because I remember a game last year before Lamar Jackson got hurt. We played Miami, and we was up like 35 to like 14 or some shit like that. And I know just because you up, sometimes you kind of, just because you're up, you start to, you want to run the clock off, run the ball. Like, it's obvious stuff. But so because we were getting downfield so easy, it's like, okay, now it's time to, but then we start making these, it seems like a negative play call. Okay, we're just going to run the ball 3 times out. It don't matter. And then we might run 2 times, and we might try and throw the third. And then it just seems like we're not, we were getting yards. We was getting yards, but because we were playing, it's like we were playing against them, and not really playing like for us. If we're getting yards, hey, continue to make those play calls. But as soon as we got down, as soon as we were up 35 something, we decided to be like, okay, we're gonna cut the play calling a bit shorter now. And then
what the difference is in that? Whoever Miami wasn't walking the ball all downfield on y'all ass all day long for you to call them bullshit ass plays, set up for a field goal, and expect the fucking defense to go out here and get a motherfucking stop.
Yeah, but we was up, but we was stopping them just like y'all was stopping Arizona. It wasn't until second half till they rallied 15 points in a row on y'all.
Jordan, they never punted in the game. Ever. They're punting.
No. What I'm saying is that the first their points was field goals, right?
First half, yeah.
Yeah. So basically, you guys were stopping them from getting maximum amount of points.
Jordan, this is the end of the game, though. Fourth quarter.
No. What I'm trying to say is this. Hear me. What I'm saying. I'm saying you guys were stopping them, and you guys were not, like, you guys were limiting them to points while you guys were scoring points. So just like how when you get downfield and you guys were, okay, let's go all out and try to score. Let's score. If you have to go on a 4th and 3, go out on 4th and 3. Score the football. You know what I'm saying? Like, go and take the risk, because we weren't doing that, and then which led to them coming back because we started playing more negatively, is what I'm trying to say. So like, I hear what you're saying, because I fucking shit bothers the fuck out of me when my team does that, and we do it a lot, and I understand because we can run the ball, so we want to like do that. So like, I get what you're saying.
Was Miami 3-12?
No.
All right, I don't want to hear that shit at all. I don't want to hear that bullshit. This is the Arizona 3. They 4-12 now. Oh, congratulations! They're 4-12 because of us. I don't want to hear that shit. Don't tell me you understand. No. You don't. I don't want to fucking hear it. Y'all wasn't getting walked over like that. If y'all was getting walked over, it wouldn't be 35 to fucking 14. Period. Save that shit. Save it. You done, man?
Yeah, I'm done.
This is crazy. We lost to the Arizona Cardinals, bro. They ran the ball for 221 yards. Are you kidding me? Manhandled, nigga. Manhandled. Moving on, man. Moving on. That's how my New Year went. You feel me? I got motherfuckers hitting me up on Instagram and shit, talking shit. You feel me? Talking shit. And they deserve to talk shit. Because it's the fucking Arizona Cardinals. We got what they clowning my defense. They are clowning. I mean, clowning. And they deserve to be fucking annihilated. Annihilated. Moving on.
Let's move on.
Speaking of, being annihilated, the Baltimore Ravens, I mean, just flat out annihilated the Miami Dolphins 56-19. That right there, I didn't think it was gonna be 56-19. You know what I mean? Credit to the Ravens. You know what I mean? The defense show up every week. You know what I mean? Credit to Lamar with the five picks. 5 touchdowns. You feel me? Played a good game. Hell, team football. That's what they did. That's how you don't get walked the fuck over. Well, first of all, I've never seen Baltimore in my life, even when I was rooting for the Ravens because of Ray Lewis. The greatest middle linebacker ever. I had my Raven years, baby. Yeah, I had my Raven years. Eagles.
Come back home, baby.
No. I can't never let. Listen, I don't never want to see. I always say, listen, when I like a player, like Ray Lewis is my favorite ever. You know what I mean? And I always want to see the Ravens do good. And you think I don't like Lamar? I've been watching Lamar just as long as you have, motherfucker. Since Louisville, nigga. Yeah, I've been watching him just as long as you. You feel me? Jumping up and down I just wanted to see him progress in those areas. You feel what I'm saying? So, like I said, you make it look like I don't like Lamar. I love Lamar.
Has he been progressing?
He one of us. He from us. You feel me? Yeah, for sure. Yeah, Lamar is definitely better than what he was.
Because that's the problem with me. Because I think people like Mel and them, they on this thing about Lamar Jackson can't throw. We can't throw. But no. I just want to know that. I just want to see is someone just going to admit that? Okay, you know what? I was wrong about the nigga, man.
No, you can't say what I say is in those moments when he's needed most. That's what I want against the competition, against the in the playoffs, whatever. We know what he could do. For somebody to say early on, Lamar Jackson had throwing issues, you know what I mean? And sometimes he still do now. He might overthrow a nigga or underthrow. You know what I'm saying? Every quarterback do that. Every quarterback does that. You feel what I'm saying? You can't say. You said who says that? Mel? Who said that?
Yeah. Mel's on the train of he's Lamar's not that.
Who said? But Top said he was a game manager.
Yeah.
No, it's not no. Hell no. Listen, man. Listen. We know before I let you go. You know what I mean? Because I know you see. Should the Ravens be clear favorites to win the Super Bowl? Before we get to that, Lamar, bro. He's not a game manager. Lamar Jackson is a game changer. You feel what I'm saying? If he was a game manager, I don't think he would be getting the money that he's getting. You feel what I'm saying? He would be getting paid what he's getting paid. That's not game manager money. Lamar Jackson, he can take over a game. We just wait. We know what he could do. We just waiting on him to see it on the big stages. That's it. I ain't saying he cannot. I'm just saying, we ready to see that. Now, if this defense, see, I got somebody that says, if the defense ain't what it was now, they wouldn't be winning 12 games or 13 games. I mean, maybe so with the laws that they have, but shit, motherfucker, they got it. So shit, go ahead and capitalize on everything that they give you, my nigga, and shit, go out there and do what you do and put up points, nigga. It is what it is. I
don't want to hear that from that man though. Come on, man. Because a lot of the time, besides maybe you have the Chiefs that usually come with a powerful offense, they usually, you know what I'm saying, that's what usually gets them over. And that's why we praise Mahomes, because his defense wasn't always the greatest, but he would find ways to get the wins. But if you talk about all these other Super Bowl teams, usually they have good defenses. So it's not something. It's not a situation where Lamar's in a great most teams that are at that level that get to the Super Bowl, they have great defense. They have good defenses. It's a balanced team thing.
I look at it like this, bro. This defense, this Baltimore Ravens defense is dominant. You know what I mean? And we can't say, they how many you was Twan was talking, you were saying, we was talking. You know what I mean? We all was talking about, who played this, who played that. Well, y'all just flat out dominated the Niners. You know what I mean? And Twan, he thinks, y'all not better than them. It was just that day. Well, it's the way they got dominated that somebody gonna say That's the best team in football. 33-19. I'm not looking at that. I'm looking at 33-12. That last touchdown was garbage time. 33-12. That's a 21. If we was playing Madden, you'd be off the sticks. It's the way y'all beat them. If it was a close game, like, oh, it was a nail biter or some shit, then maybe you could say, hey, you know, I think 49ers are still the best team. They just got the best of them today. No, y'all got blown out. And then you came out here and blew out the Dolphins. And we know the Dolphins, you didn't look at the Dolphins like that. I didn't, because, you know, they only good team they beat was the Cowboys, whatever. But y'all put up 56 points. We beat the Dolphins 31-17 with terrible play calling and a trash-ass defense. We held Tyreek Hill to 88 yards on that defense. Y'all had him to less than that. What was it, 60-something? 61, 63 or some shit like that. So, gotta get Lamar is way better than what he was. He's not a game manager. You know what I mean? We had to get Mel on here to talk about that. And, you know, he can expand on it because I don't agree with that. I don't agree with that.
Yeah.
But with that being said, should the Ravens now be clear favorites to go win the Super Bowl?
Okay, so but you know, my team now. You know, I'm feeling good. You know what I'm saying? I watched the whole game. You know what I'm saying? And I, you know, I don't know. Obviously, we put the beat down on them boys, but to answer this question, you know what I'm saying? If you know, I don't want to. If we could get into the game, I don't know. I mean, let me get a bit into the game before I talk about clear favorites to win the Super Bowl.
Yep.
Listen, man, we have a lot of players out, just like how I remember you was talking about you have players out. We have a lot of fucking players out, bro. We have players out on the defensive side. We have players out on the offensive side.
I can't tell, boy.
And Isaiah Likely's a dog. Yeah, he is.
That's how you found that, but that's how you find out who you really got on your squad, though. What type of motherfuckers you got. If they can step in and nigga and fill the void for somebody like a Mark Andrews, I keep seeing Isaiah Likely open, beating covers in the end zone. So shit, y'all had he a good one, boy. He a good one. Go ahead.
Yeah. So it's like what I have to say about this is our defense has been playing great. You know what I'm saying? And don't give me the first couple series. I was like, shoot, bro, the Miami's they getting down the field quick and early. They were getting down the field quick and early. I was just like, holy. But this is why sometimes you gotta you have to watch the game too, right? Because they had a few. I don't know if these plays would have even met. Like Tyreek dropped the ball
in the end zone
there, which would have made it a different ball game. Not a different ball game, but what I'm saying is they would have went up more, but they were still up. And they like to talk about Lamar and our Ravens when we're down. You know, we're a different team and all.
Not against them. Y'all too physical for them, man. Remember, I told you it was Friday. What was it, Friday menu? I told Twan, bro, they gonna walk over the Dolphins. They not physical. I said it on here. I said they not physical enough. And they not. Oh, no, that was me, you, and was it me, you, and Mel? Either way, I said they're not physical.
You said it. Yeah, either way you said it. I remember you saying that. So, and I was watching and how easily Lamar and them boys went down the field, man, and the play calling was good. Lamar Jackson in the pocket, and what showed and why, you know, when you watch, there's certain plays that kind of caught my eye. So there's a few of them where he lined up like a lefty. I don't know if you noticed it, but he got the ball out the shot. He lined up like a lefty, and it looked like he was going. It looked like it was like a disguise, like if he's going to take off and run. So some of the defense they shifted over to the left side. Then he popped back to the right, and then that's when he threw it to Zay.
Mm-hmm. That's a design play.
Yeah, and I was like, and he did that, and he did that a few times, right? And also, so that play, and also the play to Isaiah Likely on 4th and 7, and why I like that, and even the man said it too, because there's a lot of times, especially when we were playing against Miami and we was up 21, I think it was 14-7 or something like this.
Mm-hmm.
And if we lost that on downs, then Miami goes down. But we went for it on 4th and 7. So
what does that tell you?
That means that we're confident, and that means that we know that we can get first downs. But what I'm saying, it's still risky to do that, because but I think that it's rather we know that the Miami can come down and score on us, or we're saying listen, we playing against ourselves, bro. We don't care. This is
But
what we doing.
I think with that, and this is, listen, bro, unless we in some fucked up field position, and I'm the Ravens, my nigga, or I'm going for it against Miami. Y'all not physical enough. Over the course of the game, y'all not gonna be able to handle us, man. It's not gonna happen. Miami you see how they got beat early, 38-20 by the Buffalo Bills? That's because the Buffalo Bills was doing this. They doing this. Miami can't handle that. That's that 4th and 7. It was nothing for John Harbaugh, and it should have been nothing. Hell no, go against they motherfucking ass. They ain't hitting no nothing.
But it was amazing because Lamar, and they keep talking about Lamar and his passing and all this stuff. Like, he dropped back. I think one of the edge rushers on the outside was coming through. He popped up into the pocket, waited because somebody came with a slant across the field, so he had to wait for that in order for Isaiah Likely to get open on the next slant, because they did like 3 slants and one coming on this side, and he popped up in there. He waited, threw that like almost getting tackled. Boom, just in the air too, you know what I'm saying? Right on a dime, one-handed catch. And I'm just like, bro, if you're gonna look at him and look at our like, now we can throw the ball with the best of them when it's needed, and we can run the ball with the best of them when it's needed, bro.
Mm-hmm.
And I say that to say, now that we have a good throwing, you see, Odell Beckham is not like what he used to be, but Odell Beckham is a playmaker. So sometimes we're gonna need him on those. Sometimes when on those goal routes and to make a play, because he'll be on one, we'll be basically in 1v1 coverage, because you gotta cover Zay Flowers, bro.
Yeah.
So and we have
playmakers. Count for Lamar legs.
And you have to count for Lamar legs. So we have playmakers on the offensive side of the ball. We have now it's hard because you don't know whether to contain. You don't know whether there's so many things that Lamar's causing problems with on the defensive side of things. Then we have a great defense. We have great special teams. We have the best kicker or second best kicker in the league. So we have everything that we're going for. So I say that to say,
who's the first best
right
kicker?
now, you have a great kicker.
You said second best. You think Jake Elliott is better than Justin
Tucker?
No,
I think this is, if someone might think that their kicker is better, I think Justin Tucker is the best kicker in football. But so we have all these things going for us. So
I think he should still have that crown though right now.
Yeah,
I think he should still have that crown
then we got it. So if we talking about should the Ravens be clear favorites to win the Super Bowl, the only reason why I can say another team, I'll say this, but I'm not saying another team. I think we are good. Like, we are the best team in football at the moment. But because the only thing that you can say on why we might not be is because of the success that we haven't had with Lamar Jackson in the playoffs. Did you get what I'm saying? Like that's the only thing that you can say, oh, like that's our hiccup. But in terms of going into the playoffs right now, yeah, we damn sure the clear cut favorites. I don't want to sit here and act like we fucking the best team football. We have fucking the best defense, if not second best defense in football. We get turnovers, we get sacks, we put pressure on the defense. Our linebackers are good. Even our secondary, we have everything, bro. Offensively, we got wideouts. We lost our two running backs, and we still have Gus Edwards and what's his name, Hill up in there. We lost our tight end. We still have that. We lost some players on the defensive side. We've lost players on offense. We've lost players everywhere, and we are still fucking rolling, bro.
Yeah, we are still rolling. Whoever what was I about to say? That's how you find out what type of players you got, bro. Like
our scout team, like the people who be scouting, getting the players, getting them.
Yeah, whoever be getting it, boy, they don't miss. They don't miss, boy.
Yeah, they don't miss, man.
The Isaiah Likely, was he drafted by y'all?
Yeah, I think. Yeah.
So okay, so he's got you don't know what his contract and shit is like, do you? Is he like
a second-year player?
Second-year player. Does he got a 4-year contract?
I'm not sure. I have to look that up.
Because if not, he gonna get picked up, and somebody gonna throw some money at him. That motherfucker's good. Hell yeah. That motherfucker is good, bro.
Yeah, but
nice. He can beat coverage. You feel me? And he can run. He can make plays. Y'all have for whoever's out. I told you about the running back position. That's the easiest position to fill. But as far as the other spots, yeah, y'all, it's everywhere, bro. They got motherfuckers to fill in and come in and make it look like y'all ain't missed a motherfucking beat, bro.
We signed a 4-year contract. We signed a 4-year contract in 2022, so we have him
a couple more years.
2026 here. So we
2026.
good. Yeah,
at least y'all got it until next season.
Yeah, but honestly, right now the teams that who honestly, if I'm looking at all the teams out there in our conference, man, the only team that makes me and like we said before, the only team that kind of has me is Cleveland, man. I'm telling you.
But I know. We already agreed on that. I already know that. I'm just saying,
they defense, bro. Myles Garrett, man, he can get after him, man.
But this is the same thing. Like you said, you don't really want to say clear cut. Yeah, win the Super Bowl favorites because we haven't seen Lamar in the playoffs. Well, we haven't seen Joe Flacco since he's been off the couch. If he gonna flip the switch. You know what I'm saying? Even though he's playing very well right now.
He's playing with house money, though. He's playing with house money.
You're right.
He's free. He's free.
You're right. But still, he's still house money and no house money. You still trying to get another payday. You feel what I'm saying? I'm just saying, though, bro, if he turned the switch, that could be an issue. That could be an issue. You know what I mean? But if I would love to see that. Joe Flacco, he looked like playoff Flacco. And then you got the Ravens and the Browns clash with each other type shit. Yeah, I think that's and listen, we talked about the Bills and shit too. You understand what I'm saying? Because the same problem that motherfuckers have against the Ravens on offensively with Lamar, Josh Allen, he can run that motherfucker too and get loose.
The thing is, we name all these players like. For some reason, Josh Allen gets put in this fucking this hierarchy of things as if he's fucking Pat Mahomes and all these niggas. This nigga has not. I'm telling you, every time we talk about quarterbacks, Josh Allen's there, bro.
No, this is the thing.
Josh Allen's there, bro.
Let me tell you why I think it's like that. It's because a lot of people still going off the the potential. The potential. Josh Allen, he is what he is. He's been in the league since what, 2018? Some type of shit. You know what I'm saying? What's this? His six year, going on 6 years. I mean, he's probably still going to try to launch the ball way downfield, try to make the hero play. You understand? I'm just talking about the problems that could be. We were talking about, the Browns and shit, what problems they could present. Well, the same thing could present that if you play the Bills too, because Josh Allen got legs too. That's all I'm saying. I think both of those will really be a good matchup for sure.
Yeah. I mean, Buffalo right now is playing well, so like I don't doubt that they it's like the Rams at the moment, right? Like they coming off of good momentum coming into the playoffs, and they can still win their division if I'm not mistaken. Like I think after
if they win this game, if they win this game against Miami, that gets them the number 2 seed. All right. And here it is right here. If the Bills win, they get the number 2 seed, a home game, and they cannot play Miami in round 1. Won't play Miami in round 1. If the Bills lose at the Dolphins, they would need the Jaguars or the Steelers to lose to get into the playoffs. Then they will be 6 or the 7th seed and play Miami or at Kansas City in round 1. But if the Bills lose and Jacksonville wins and Pittsburgh wins, the Bills miss the playoffs.
Well, Bills can miss the playoffs.
Yeah, if they look, if the Bills lose and Jacksonville wins and Pittsburgh wins, Bills miss the playoffs. If they lose at the Dolphins, they would need the Jaguars or the Steelers to lose to get into the playoffs. You feel what I'm saying? So, and then it would be 6 or 7 seed and play at Miami or at Kansas City in the round 1. So they got this pressure. This is pressure.
So Jaguars win, they be going 10-7.
Mm-hmm.
The Colts win, they be going 10-7.
Mm-hmm.
And if they lose, they'll be 10-7.
The Jaguars but the Bills got a whole this game right here. It's kind of like game 7 because they want to get into the playoffs. Just like you want to win a championship, You want to win game 7. If they lose, it's over. It is pressure. So now let's see how Josh Allen and the Buffalo Bills perform under pressure. It ain't no pressure for Miami. They win, they lose, they still in. If I'm not mistaken, Miami lose, they still in. You feel what I'm saying?
Miami's clinched.
They still in. It ain't no pressure for Miami at all whatsoever. But it is
clinched over there.
It is already a ton of pressure on the Buffalo Bills, man.
Yeah, it is because the Steelers, we might be resting our players. I'll tell you that second half we ain't playing any of them niggas.
Do you think that could affect y'all?
Yeah, this is what I'm saying. We need to at least play a half with our guys, bro. At least, because we can't go another week. Yeah, we can't go another week. But the thing is, what I don't agree with a lot of these, they're like, this is what a couple, like I heard Michael Irvin, them guys talk about.
Okay.
They said, yo, if they're gonna play, they should play him, but he needs to stay in the pocket and make throws. Do you know when Lamar Jackson got hurt? Do you know how he got hurt? You know where he was?
In the pocket.
In the damn pocket, bro. So what are we talking about?
Oh, you talking about when he tried to run and got it from behind and fell on the knee?
He's gotten hurt multiple times.
Yeah, in the pocket, the last 2 seasons it was an injury or something, right?
Bro, yes. And if it's just thinking that, oh, he's gonna be out there in the pocket, he can't get hurt, nigga. Yes, he can, bro. Yeah. Yes, he can, bro. So
just go out there, play your game, just slide.
Yeah, just go out there and play your game, bro. Go out there and play a game. If you're gonna play if you're gonna play 2 quarters, you play 2 quarters and keep it pushing. But I do not think, because it happened to us in 2019. It happened to us in 2019, and we had the number 1 seed. We had to buy. We had all that. We came out struggling.
Yeah,
and you could tell, bro. And you could tell. So I want to make sure we play that first half, and then we cool, and then we wait. We get our bye week. Then we go on and we play whoever we have to play after that. You know what I'm saying? Like, but yeah, I think that we are obviously a Super Bowl contender. And I think over on the other side, I just think just because naturally you have to put him in there because it's Mahomes, you just do.
Yeah, I mean,
I know. I hear you, but because their offense is so bad.
Yeah,
like,
bro.
Like it's bad, bro. But
they're going through this. They're going through the same thing as us. They got a new offensive coordinator too. That's the same playbook. Shit just being called differently, and it ain't working. You feel me? It is not working. You feel me? So we could possibly see 2 offensive coordinators fired. I know ours should be fired. You know what I mean? But theirs might be fired too. You feel me? So that in order and let's keep in mind too, god damn, you know they got 40 missed passes, 40 drop passes this year. Kansas City Chiefs. They dropped plenty touchdowns and plenty just regular passes too, like right through the hands. Valdez-Scantling he's going to drop his ball way out the lead. You know what I mean? Like, you can't catch, bro. You can't catch. You feel me? But yeah, you got Pat Mahomes, man. You know what I mean? He gonna have to play hero ball in order for. Well, they got a cool defense. They do.
They do. They have one of the better defenses in the league.
Yeah, it's not a, on the level
by the
or San Francisco Browns.
But by the numbers, though, they are in top. They're like one of the top 5 in the league.
Okay. So I mean, it would just be, well, you know what? Catch the ball, I guess catch the ball, and I don't know. Maybe Pat Mahomes got to play some hero ball. I don't know, but they do not. Remember, I told they don't look nowhere near what they used to look like. But let me answer. I mean, yeah, I think they should, be the favorites to go to the Super Bowl. You know what I mean? Now, the favorites to win it, I don't know yet.
Who in the NFC can beat us? Who in the NFC can beat us right now?
The Niners can still get y'all. You know what I'm saying? I'm not. Listen, bro. Listen. It's one game. Yeah. And that every game is not going to be the same. That's the only reason I'm saying it. Every game is not going to be the same. You feel what I mean? So that's the only reason I'm saying it, bro. That's it. You know what I mean? Y'all walked over them. 33-12 is getting slapped, if you ask me. You understand what I'm saying? But I mean, they can still, if y'all met, obviously it could go either way. But if anybody, like you said, man, in the playoffs is 0-0. But I don't think favorites to go win it. You know what? I gotta say, because y'all did walk over the Niners, and y'all did walk over the Dolphins. You
We
understand what I'm
walked
saying?
over plenty teams. The
Yeah,
Lions we walked over.
yeah, but y'all ain't
Walked
got to
over
worry
the
about the Lions.
Jaguars.
Y'all don't got the. Remember, I told you the Jaguars, bro. Trevor Lawrence not even playing. You know what I mean? I don't think he's gonna be playing the rest of the season. I don't think so. You know what I mean? But even still, like that's one of those teams. Like I told you, that's a star team, and they okay. We not. You know what I mean? I'm not looking at
Beat
them.
the Red Hot Rams. Beat the Red Hot Rams.
Y'all did beat the Rams when they started clicking. You know what I mean? Getting on they game. You feel me? But yeah, y'all should be the favorites because y'all did walk over. Y'all did walk over the Dolphins. And y'all did walk over the Niners. You know what I mean? So yeah, I think y'all should be the favorites to go win that joint.
No, I appreciate it, man. I appreciate it, but
sure.
no, that's just more heavy on us though because I just know what the thing's gonna be if we do lose, bro. And that's just the one thing that it's gonna be a tough couple of episodes.
listen, bro.
Depending on how he lose, if we were to lose,
I mean, look, if y'all get to the Super Bowl, and me personally, I think the defense got to keep playing the way they playing. They got to because they putting y'all in great field positions all season long.
Great, no, for sure. But right now, we still putting up numbers though, Philly. We putting up numbers offensively now.
Not saying y'all can't drive the ball down 75, 80 yards. I ain't saying that at all whatsoever. I'm saying the defense is definitely putting y'all in short field positions. You know what I mean? So if y'all still doing that, I think y'all beat the motherfucking if y'all go and and force them turnovers and shit like that, y'all walk over the 49ers again. Over anybody. Again.
Yeah, I mean, yo, listen, we drove down and was getting them on the Rams. It's not like we were getting bare turnovers. We came down. Dolphins wasn't. We got one interception, but they was punting the ball. We was just driving the fuck down, man.
Yeah, driving the fuck down. Yeah, the Rams is Matt Stafford led though. Their defense is they back in.
But I'm just talking about when they started getting on their winning streak. Their defense was like that winning streak that they came on before they came in and played us. That's when their defense was clicking, man. Like everything was clicking for them, and that's what they're doing right now.
It's not, but it's not. Their defense is okay. Y'all will understand. Then y'all play the Rams. I think that's when they had them 4 turnovers, right? Or was that the Chargers?
The Chargers.
They got the 4 turnovers. You know what I mean? You know what? Every game is different, but y'all should definitely be the favorites to go win that motherfucking Super Bowl. You know what I mean? For sure. If you telling me y'all gonna keep playing the way y'all playing, you know what I mean? You put both sides together. All 3 phases, really. You understand? You do that, y'all could definitely go win that motherfucker.
Yeah, I just don't want to play the Browns, bro. That's the team I just don't want to play.
I mean, you're gonna eventually, you know what I mean? If the Browns and I'm with that, I'm saying if Joe Flacco can do what he do, because if he do what he do, that gives the Browns defense confidence to go out there and even more confidence, you know what I mean, to go out there and get a stop and hey, you can go down there and score again.
So what? Yeah, I agree with that. But what is a playoff picture like? When we get the 1 seed, who do we play? If
Let's pull it up.
Yeah, because I don't see what the playoff thing looks
looking at like the bracket.
Yeah, like if I'm looking at a bracket,
but you're the number 1 seed, so I think you would probably play the lowest team. You know, after the wild card round in the divisional round. You feel what I'm saying? Let's pull that up real quick. Let's pull that up. Here we go. Okay, so yeah, but I think y'all will play the winner because the Colts are going to play if they get in. They're going to play the 7 seed plays the 2 seed, right? And the 6 seed plays the 3 seed. And the 4 seed plays the 5 seed. And I'm thinking, since y'all at the top, y'all gonna play the winner of the lowest seed. You feel what I'm saying? So yeah, man. And if the Browns, y'all would, if anything, I think y'all would meet the Browns in the conference championship, I think.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
We receive a bye. Dolphins will play the Colts. Chiefs would play the Bills. Jaguars would play the Browns. Okay. Okay. So then after we would get the Dolphins or the Colts or something like that.
Some shit like
not,
that.
Not the Dolphins or the Colts. I mean Jaguars or the Browns.
Something like that.
Yeah.
You know
Jaguars
what I mean?
or the Browns.
Yeah, so
Okay.
I mean shit. Hopefully
Yeah.
you just had to hope somebody knocked the
You
Browns off, so you don't want that scare.
you want to I mean I think it's the next topic anyway, but y'all got the Tampa Bay. I mean, yeah.
We got that couple topics from now. We're gonna get into that after this next. Yeah. We're gonna move on to that. So moving on, you know what I mean, sticking with the NFL, the Detroit Lions on Saturday night lost to the Cowboys on a controversial call by the referees. And you know what I'm talking about. You know what I mean?
I seen it, but I'm not. You know about this stuff more than I do. So I'm gonna let you get your rocks off, and I'm gonna just stand by.
I'm gonna play the clip from Coach Dan Campbell. There it is.
The explanation you got on 2
70 reported.
Did Decker report as well?
Yeah, the explanation was 70 reported.
Did Decker report?
Yes.
And do they need to announce that if both players report?
2 people can't report. I don't want to talk about it. All right. I explain everything pregame to a T. Okay, I did that. 70 reported, 58 didn't, or 68 didn't. We threw it to 68. That was the explanation.
Okay, so the question is, did the refs cost the Detroit Lions this game? And I know, I'm gonna explain it to you real quick. Okay.
Yeah.
When you bringing in an extra lineman as a receiver, he has to go to the referee to report. He's going to report. I'm eligible. I'm an eligible receiver. I'm watching the game. I seen six. And matter of fact, before I get into that, before the game begins, the coach, if you're going to run some, little trick plays like that, or if somebody has to report and things like that, you have to go over that before the game starts. So the referees know and understand what's going on. Understand there's thousands of people. It's loud. You know what I mean? Shit could be hectic out there, whatever the case may be. That's why we're going to run it by you before the game starts. Coach Dan Campbell did that. All coaches do that. The Detroit Lions went down and scored on the final drive to win the game. Number 68 reported. I'm like, he reporting. I always see the lineman report. Always see him report. Also, number 70 comes up too. You feel what I mean? Which had reported earlier in that game, and the referee just assumed that it was number 70 that was reporting. So when the play started, and Jared Goff threw the game-winning 2-point conversion to number 68, they threw the flag because they say he was not an eligible receiver. And that is totally 100% not what happened. Anybody that was my Cowboy homies know, they hit me like, oh yeah, bro. Well, I'm glad we won the game, but we fucked the shit out of the Lions. You feel me? I mean, it was a blatant miscall. The referee fucked this game up, and see, this is the reason why people like to say that the NFL is rigged. Because of calls like this, blatant calls like this. Everybody in the world who was watching the game, who knows the game of football, sees 68. He ain't going up to the referee for nothing. He's a lineman. If he's going to complain, he's going to complain in between the play or some type of shit, or after the play, or whatever the case may be. Maybe he got illegal hands to the face. He going to look to the ref like, yo, illegal hands to the face. He's not walking up to the referee talking and then going about his business. You know what I'm saying? He's reporting. And they called that 2-point conversion back, gave him a flag, a penalty, and that resulted in the Detroit Lions losing the football game on Saturday night on prime time. So did the refs cost the Detroit Lions this game? You absolutely fucking right they did. Because the referee fucked it up. That's your job. They had a chance to get the number 2 seed. And maybe you know what I'm saying? Like, bro, like they still gonna win the division, obviously, but they had a chance to get a 2 seed. I think that's 2 home playoff games. You feel what I mean? Dan Campbell said he told his team, we're gonna go down here, we're gonna score, and we're gonna go for the 2-point conversion and win this game. Keep in mind, he's already went over this with the referees, what they were gonna do when the guy reports. You fucked that up. And to make matters worse, that referee crew is not allowed in the NFL playoffs this season.
Oh, they fucked it up, yeah.
Yeah, they're not allowed. Yeah. So they're not allowing that whole entire crew. How do you fuck that up? How?
Yeah, that's bad.
That's like, you know what I'm saying? That's like, you know, come on, dog. That's little league shit. You're a professional. This is why people think the NFL is rigged. Now you can look at this game and say, well, this ain't no game. This ain't the Super Bowl. This ain't no conference championship game. You know, why would they want this? Not the game of the year, blah, 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 blah. Like the Ravens, Niners, or the Cowboys, Eagles, or Niners, whatever, whoever. You feel me? It's not the game of the year. Why would you do that? Doesn't matter. This is why people think the NFL is rigged, bro, because of shit like this. You can't miss that call. You can't blame the players. You can't do none of that shit. This is on the referee, and the coach did his job before the game. You knew what was going on. You just fucked up and botched the damn call. That's on the refs, man. And they shouldn't be allowed. They shouldn't be allowed to go to the 24 playoffs at all. You gonna do shit like that? You remember that year when the Rams and the Saints was in the NFC Championship game a few years ago? And Stevie Wonder did this when he seen that. He took his glasses off and was wondering why the referees didn't call that shit. Stevie Wonder took his glasses off like this and said, well, he didn't call that. Come on, dog. That's why motherfuckers think this shit is rigged, bro, because of shit, blatant shit like that. And this ain't even no big game to want to rig. It's not. They got lucky, dog. The Cowboys got, and you know I hate the Cowboys, but I keep it real. They got fucking lucky. They should have lost that game. The Cowboys should have lost that game on Saturday night, prime time, in Dallas, baby. And that would have, you know what? Maybe this is something that Vegas rigged or somebody rigged some shit. Because, you know, Dallas was undefeated at home this season. Undefeated at home. And maybe they wanted to keep their home. So now they 8-0 at home this year. You feel what I'm saying? They 8-0 at home. But the Detroit Lions, bro, Jared Goff threw for 271 yards. He threw 2 picks. You know what I'm saying? Those 2 picks don't even matter. You know why? Because the man drove the ball all downfield with 1minute and 41 seconds, if I'm not mistaken, and went and scored a touchdown and threw a 2-point conversion to win the game, and he got fucked in the ass. Yeah, he threw 2 picks. He absolutely did. But you fucked the man at the end of the drive. You can't do that shit. That's crazy. Right That's crazy. And they rushed for 125 yards on the ground. So that's just crazy. Yes, the referees cost the Detroit Lions this game. They did cost them a 2 seed that time, you know what I mean? So, hey, bro, it's fucked up. But hey, it is what it is. Another controversial call in the books.
Yeah, no, I'm with you. I mean, you said, because I mean, you know the game way more than I do in terms of like the technicalities and all that stuff. So, yeah, you got it. You got that one. You got that segment.
Imagine that. You in a soccer game, and you about to head to the playoffs. You about to get the 2 seed. You ain't been to the playoffs, first of all, you ain't won your division in 30 years. You haven't won your division this is since 93, if I'm not mistaken. They haven't won a division in 30 fucking years, bro.
Yeah, that's what we were saying. I remember.
Yeah. So you about to win your division, and Detroit was going to have 2 home playoff games. 2. You was going to go on the road to play the conference championship game. The city of Detroit, you screwed them like that. So just imagine if that's your soccer team, and your man go out there and you see your coach, he talked to the refs, you know what he doing before the game. He's letting them know about this guy going eligible. And then in the game, you see, you Jared Goff, you see your guy, Jared Goff came out and said it as well. 68 reported, not 70, 68, which is the guy who caught the pass. And they call a flag, and you lose the game. Work too hard for that, man. Work too hard for that.
For sure.
Work too hard.
The refs cost them that, man.
They cost them that game, man. But hey, it is what it is. You know, and the Cowboy fans gonna take it. You know, gonna take it how they. You know, oh, we won. You cheated. You got helped out by the refs. Now, this is the game you actually got helped out by the refs. But
100%.
So moving on. Back to my Philadelphia Eagles. You know, and I know this is my squad, but I'm gonna ask you: do you trust the Philadelphia Eagles to go on the road to beat Tampa Bay in the wild card round? Because as of right now, we can't win the division unless Dallas go out here and lose and we win some type of shit like that or some type of shit. You feel me? So they're in charge of the division. You feel what I'm saying? So
who does Dallas play?
They played the Commanders coming up.
Oh,
they in Washington.
And Tampa Bay's got a lock. They're locked in.
Yeah, because they're gonna win their division. They're gonna win that division. Tampa Bay.
I don't think they're locked in, though.
They are in the in the 5th, 6th spot, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
So right now,
six,
we would go on the road to Tampa Bay and play them in the wild card round. You understand? Because we're the 5th seed right now, and they're the 4th seed.
Yep.
2 plays 7, 3 plays 6, 5 plays 4. You know what I mean? And do you? I know that ain't your squad, but would you trust the Philadelphia Eagles if that was your squad? Would you trust them to go on the road and beat Tampa Bay in the wild card round?
I mean, as of right now, not really. I'm not gonna sit here and lie to you. I mean, you know, Tampa Bay they can put up some points sometimes now. You know what I'm saying? They got a good offensive, got a good O-line. They got a decent O-line. They got you know, you got Baker who's playing decently well. Let's be honest.
Yep.
He's playing decently well.
Yep.
Got some good wide receivers.
Yeah.
They can put some points on the board, especially if your defense want to be like that bullshit they've been pulling off the past like 6-7 weeks or not even the whole fucking year. Then I can see Tampa Bay getting a victory. I mean, if you ask me, you know what I'm saying? Right. But if your defense plays semi-good, then I think you guys can take them out. But if you guys are playing defense the way y'all playing defense now, Tampa Bay can get that win, man. I'll make that very fucking clear. You know what I mean? So honestly, it just depends on how your defense looking today. If they looking just semi-good, then I think y'all can pull out the win. You're just just average. But if y'all ain't average, bro, I can see y'all going home first round, man. First round and out, nigga. Straight up and down. It's simple as that.
Okay. Do I trust my Philadelphia Eagles to go on the road to beat Tampa Bay in the wild card round? Absolutely not. Because of what I just seen on Sunday.
Yeah.
What are we talking about? That Arizona, that Chris Godwin ain't out there. Mike Evans ain't in Arizona. Rashad White, that ain't in there. I know James Conner, but you see what I'm saying? Baker playing good. Those guys in Arizona was wide open, doing what they wanted to do. So what makes you think Mike Evans, who has had what? Every season he's been in the game, 1,000-yard receiver? Every year, if I'm not mistaken.
He's one of the best receivers of the decade, man, for
sure.
Yeah.
What make you think Chris Godwin can't get open and get a fucking dub and move the ball the way we got ran on? One thing I do know is that Tampa Bay will go into this matchup with supreme confidence offensively. Supreme. And in order for us to win this game, the play calling got to be right. The defense got to be right. And to be quite honest with you, I'm not the way Jalen Hurts has played over the last couple of weeks, whatever. I like it. He's hitting the open man. He's taking what the defense is giving him. He ain't trying to throw the ball 40, 50 yards downfield every fucking time to A.J. Brown all the goddamn time. You feel what I mean? He's hitting Dallas Goedert. He's hitting his guys. But if the defense if the defense ain't doing nothing, we're going to get walked over like that, and they can take the time off the clock. We're going to lose the game. Period. Do I trust them? You're asking me, do I trust them? When you say do I trust, that's asking me, would you put your money on it? No, I'm not putting my money on it. No, I would not. I just seen you get walked over by the fucking Cardinals, bro. The Cardinals, who are 3-12, who are nowhere near winning their division. Come on, dog. The trust is very little. I wouldn't leave those defensive players in my house alone. I don't trust them.
Yeah.
So that answers your question right there. I don't have that trust. I'm gonna say it again. I just seen the Cardinals walk in and do what they wanted to do at home. How the fuck you predict? Come on, 39 minutes to 20 minutes, bro. Really?
So could you guys be playing the Saints as well?
Let me tell you something.
If Tampa Bay loses,
if Tampa Bay loses, we could possibly be playing the Saints, bro. Does it matter? Does it matter with the deep looking like that? Derek Carr might go out there and have a career day. Alvin Kamara, it might. Bro, like what the fuck? What evidence? What evidence unless you're telling me, hey, every time we get the ball, they about to go down there and score every single time. I ain't talking about no fucking field goals. It ain't no QB draw, then screen, and it's 3 and the fuck out. It ain't that type of shit. If you're telling me the play call is gonna be way different and shit, and we gonna score every time, then okay, cool. I don't know that though. What evidence do I got to say that? 150 yards rushing per game in the last 7 games. 15 passing touchdowns on the defense in the last 7 games. What? Come on, dog. I don't have the confidence in them. I hope they do. That's my squad. I'm never gonna switch squads. I'm never gonna leave my squad. I can't even fathom that. I can't even fathom that in this big ass head that I got. You understand? But man, it's tough. It's hard to put your trust in the defense. You know what? The defense, they're protectors. They are our security defense because you're stopping someone from getting somewhere. You are supposed to be the protector. Y'all couldn't even protect your own house from a 3-12 team. They won 4-12 now, but they won 3 games, so they came in and played 15 games and won 3 of them. You couldn't even protect your own house.
Yeah, you harping on this law. Everyone has bad losses, man. It's been a consistent thing. I'm saying that it's been a consistent thing for the whole season, bro. It's not just about that loss.
Against a 3-12 team?
It's been a consistent thing.
At least I can say against the Jets, Jalen Hurts threw that motherfucking game. He threw 3 goddamn picks. And the first 2 he threw, we were still winning the damn ball game. He ended the game with a fucking pick, put him in fucking range to score, and they went down and scored. At least I can say that. The defense led into 14 points. Motherfucker, he threw the game. This game right here, you got walked over. You know how they put new fresh tar down in the neighborhood, and they got that motherfucking rolling machine. They just driving up and flattening it out. That's what happened to us. That's what happened. They put new cement, new tar down on our field, in our stadium, in our city, and just left.
This has been an issue for y'all, man. It's not just last night.
Man, it's the Cardinals, Jordan. I understand the defense has been an issue. The Cardinals, I don't think they have anybody making all-pro, anybody that's a Pro Bowler, anybody leading in anything, sacks, interceptions, pressures. Jesus Christ. And they look like Super Bowl contenders on offense against us. You sure they ain't in the playoffs? Who they playing in the playoffs? They playing somebody? Let me look at the standings. I don't see the Cardinals. No motherfucking where. Come on, man. No, I don't know. I don't trust it. No, I don't. I hope they win. I hope they do. But I don't trust it right now because my defense is just letting people just walk. It's no lock on the door. Just walk in, take what you want, and leave. So it is what it is, man.
Yeah.
So moving on. I got a question for you. You know they always do the start, bench, and cut shit, right? When you talk about the NFL or the NBA, things like that. You know what I'm saying? I got a question for you. Before we get up out of here, man, who would you start, bench, and cut between Jimmy Butler, Jason Tatum, Devin Booker.
Is this a career thing or just this year?
Just in
That's the question.
its totality, the player that they are. You feel me? The player that they are, whatever. Jimmy Butler has been around. You know what he is. Jason Tatum been around. You know what he is. We know what Devin Booker is. Look at it like that. Who are you going to start, bench, and cut?
Devin Booker's a Kentucky Blue. You see what I'm saying?
Man, you
But
got to
I'm
get
gonna
off
keep.
this Kentucky
But
Blue
I'm
shit.
get you. Let me get my rocks off.
All right.
Very easy, simple. Jimmy, Jason, Devin.
You're starting,
Jimmy Butler, benching Jason Tatum,
and
and
cutting
Devin Booker. Yeah,
what?
yeah.
Whoa! Wait a
Yeah.
minute. Hold up! I need a drink. I need a drink of water.
Yeah, that's the facts, bro. That's the facts.
You cutting Devin Booker?
Cutting
Mr.
Devin
Kentucky
Booker.
Blue?
Yeah.
Wow.
He's my Kentucky Blue. I love Devin Booker, but I'm just trying to be. I'm just trying to. I'm a Kentucky Blue. I ride with him all the way through.
Yes,
But,
I do know.
If we gonna be on here, we gotta keep it 100. You get me?
Yes.
Jimmy Butler. I've seen him do a lot with less more. I've seen him take teams all the way there. He's one of the best. He's a good defensive player. He's a playoff performer. I've seen all that. I've seen all of it. So I can't sit here and even when he's in the finals, he's been playing at a very high level as well. So I have to give him that. You know what I'm saying? Jason Tatum and let me go back to Jason Tatum now. Since he's been in the league, this nigga's been to how many conference finals, bro? He's been up there. He's been winning.
Yep. He has been blessed with a squad.
He has been, but he's been the best player on that team. Also, he's shown that he's getting better defensively. He's locked the fuck out of not locked up, but you seen what he did to KD a couple last year, 2 years ago, whatever the fuck it was. Up in you know what I'm saying, and he's been getting all the way to the conference finals, doing well. Got to the finals before as well, so it's not like he's been there twice now. Or once? Has it been once? I know he's been there with us. He's been there with us. Yeah, he's been there with us. He lost.
He lost Eastern Conference Finals. You know,
a bunch of times with LeBron and them against Jimmy and them. Who else did he lose to?
I think that's it though.
Yeah. Final.
Anyway,
so he's been consistently doing that. He's getting better each year, and his game, he has a great game. I like his game. You know what I'm saying? Like he can go like a 3-level score, outside, inside, mid range. His handle's been getting better. I think what could get better is his contact around the rim, because I see that in the finals he's had trouble with that, obviously, and he likes to settle a bit. But if we just pinpoint and stuff, like I can do that about every player, you know what I'm saying? But then Devin Booker has the least amount of success, you know what I'm saying? But it's not just about that. We're just talking about other things, and he's been to playoffs like once or twice or some shit. You know what I'm saying? And then that fucking no-show against fucking is just implemented in my head, bro, against fucking Dallas. When he let Luka the Doncic just ball the fuck out of them niggas. You know what I'm
he
saying?
ain't guard. But the only thing I say to that is, I'm not giving Devin Booker zero excuses, but he ain't guarding Luka, man.
Now, he ain't guarding, but even through there, I would say D Book's offensive game. I like his offensive game, but he's significantly less of a defender than the next two.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But Jimmy Butler, I would say, is the least offensive player. However, in the playoffs, it goes like this to this. Like, not all the time, don't get me wrong, but I've seen him at his peak in a playoff performance at the highest level more than I did Jason Tatum and Devin Booker had a good series, if I'm not mistaken, or playoffs last year when he was fucking shooting like 60% from three and like 60 from the field. Like, he was getting buckets, bro. He was doing his thing. But then obviously they still lost or whatever. However, but I'm trying to take over the totality of their careers and the totality of how they do in the playoffs. Obviously, team matters, but in the whole grand scheme of things, that's who I got.
Okay, before I go, so who would you want to take? Who would you want to close your game in the last seconds? 2 minutes, 1 minute.
Is it you asking me?
Yeah, Jimmy or Jason.
Jimmy.
Okay. I'm with you, dog. I'm starting Jimmy, and I'm benching Jason Tatum. You know what I'm saying? When I look at Devin Booker, bro, you know, this is just how I am. This is how I look at things. Everybody don't look at it like that. You know, it's hard for me to call you you could be really good, a good basketball player and not be a superstar. Because before Chris Paul ever got to Phoenix, Devin Booker never led the Suns to the playoffs.
That's
and
fine.
my thing is this. I'm not saying he ain't good. That would be a retarded, dumb statement for me to ever say that. But it's levels to this superstar shit. And I'm a guy that feels if you're not leading your team to the playoffs, you there 6, 7, 8 years, and y'all go once or twice, nigga, or none. You know what I'm saying? Bro, you just a good basketball player. You don't have that superstar in you to lead your team to the playoffs. And I'm not saying you got to go to the finals by yourself every time. You don't normally see niggas. First of all, you're not gonna win the championship by yourself. That's number one. I can come out here and say, yeah, LeBron has done it. You're not winning by yourself. AI, you're not winning by yourself. When Jimmy, you know what I mean, you're not winning by yourself. But they have that ability. You know what I mean? They did do it. I'm just saying, bro, Devin Booker had never shown me nothing for me to say he's a superstar. That 70-point shit did not put him in a superstar realm to me. Because even with that, you still never graced the playoffs. Period.
So
you know
nobody that's graced the playoffs, you put like, so is Shea Gilchrist Alexander a superstar right now?
It's just hard for me to do that, bro. And on top of that, they got to play in the 2 extra spots, and they still didn't make it. You feel me? I get, you know what I mean? He's first team all NBA. He put up the numbers and blah, 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 blah. But damn, come on, man. It gotta be, it's levels to the shit, man. It's levels, bro. Like when KD left motherfucking Russ and everybody was, they not making, niggas went to the playoffs, man. Luka, the playoffs, man. You feel what I'm saying? Bro, like, it's just hard for me to give somebody that praise. Now, nigga, you ain't do all of that. But Jimmy Butler, I'm definitely starting Jimmy Butler. I'm benching Jason Tatum, you know what I'm saying? And I'm definitely cutting Devin Booker. You feel me? And if it came down to, you know, who I want to close my game, it's definitely, like you said, it's Jimmy Butler. Because multiple times, man. You know what I mean? Jimmy Buckets. We've seen Jimmy Buckets don't fold. Jimmy Buckets still is going to do what he does. He's playoff. We've seen he's playoff Jimmy. He's playoff Jimmy. You know what I mean?
He's had rough series. Don't get me wrong. That's why I said like he's up and I just seen him have major big playoff moments.
I think you can
more than
rough playoff series, whatever you want to call it. You know what I mean? Cool. And you can even look at the last time they went to the finals and be like, man, if Caleb Martin and them wasn't shooting the lights out, they wasn't going. You know what I mean? Because I think we both came out here was like, Caleb Martin could have got that MVP. Yeah. That Eastern Conference Finals MVP. Because that wasn't Jimmy Buckets who we were seeing. That wasn't playoff Jimmy who we were seeing. You know what I'm saying? But Jimmy Butler, bro.
Jimmy, though.
Yeah, I'm still giving it to Jimmy. And like I said, I've just seen Jason Tatum in the fourth quarter, in the playoffs, standing in the corner, not taking no shots, or he's 1 of 3, or he's an offer, or he's just 1 of something. You know what I mean? And it just looked like he's just nervous and shit. Because when the game is trickling down, you're Jason Tatum. You're first team you the guy that they look at. You can shoot from all over the place. You step back 3 from 30 feet, all in niggas' face. Like, that's what you do from all 3 levels. You got that. And you the guy on that team, they will get rid of the whole team before they get rid of you. You feel what I'm saying? So for you to be in the corner and you got this guy with the ball trying to make a play at the end of the game or whatever the case may be, why the fuck you ain't doing it? I just feel like he kind of gets smaller under the pressure. Because on any way you want to look at it, yeah, they are NBA players. They are. But boy, them lights get bright. They get bright. And listen, any level that you play on, I don't give a fuck if it's little league all the way up to pros. when you're in a big game is big game for the level that you own. You feel what I'm saying? Even if it's a little league game, if that's the Super Bowl or the game to go to the Super Bowl, and they've been talking about this team all year, they talked about y'all, and you go and the fans, the pressure is on, man. And I just feel like he gets a little smaller in those moments. So that's the reason I will also take Jimmy Butler to close the game and to take that last shot, or whatever the case may be. You understand? I love Jimmy. You know I love Jimmy. To buy his hands over Jimmy. You understand? I'm still mad about that. I'm never going to get over that, bro. Ever. In 2050, I won't be over it. Period.
Yeah, I mean, Jason Tatum, he's done well in the playoffs, but he's had moments where he's just, and I think all NBA players at the highest level has had those moments.
Mm-hmm.
But I've seen Jimmy go the fuck off. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? Especially in that finals versus LA, I thought he acquitted himself real well.
Mm-hmm.
He did his thing, bro. He was like punch for punch with LeBron.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And I can't like, that's just in my head. You know what I'm saying? Like, just watching that just showed me that, yeah. And I'm gonna take Jimmy for that one.
Yeah, and
I think that's put it over for me. Just those moments, because Jason Tatum had that moment and he kind of faltered. Wiggins locked him up, but he definitely made that shit. He made that. He made that shit difficult to the mug.
Listen, bro.
No, because the stats show Jason Tatum, like, for real. The stats will show that Jason Tatum is in the playoffs. He does well. He does his thing.
Listen, that's okay, because and you know why you can say that? Because this is the thing. Jason Tatum will have 30 points through 3 quarters. And I've seen it. In the fourth quarter, 2 points, 1 point, or 3 point. And you look at he's 0 of 3, or he's 1 of 6, or he's 1 of this. And it's when they need him most. See, it's easy to look at a stat, because my little brother, he had 30. He had 30 through 3 quarters. It's another quarter to play. And that game was this close, and they needed that man. And he's standing over there letting somebody else do something. He's standing over in the corner. You feel what I mean? And you're the guy. You can shoot the lights out. And I just feel like he just crumbles. And you can't do that, bro. If you want to say, oh, they first Eastern Conference Finals, they lost to LeBron in 2018, They wasn't talking like that before they went into the series. It was, oh, they playing better without Kyrie. Oh, they beating everybody ass. Oh, LeBron's the 4th seed. It could be over. Because remember, the first round, they supposed to lose to the Pacers the first round. They went 7 games, and LeBron and Kevin Love was the only 2 players to average double digits. I think LeBron averaged, 34, 10, and 9, and Kevin Love averaged 11 points. And them assists was coming from LeBron. Everybody else is, you can look it up now if you want to. 6 points, 8 points, whatever. You feel what I mean? And then, the second round against the Raptors. Oh, it's the Raptors year. They oh my God, they this is the year. Ain't no Kyrie, and Kevin Love he's just blah 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 blah. Sent them home, and then they get to the Eastern Conference Finals, and they supposed to be winning and shit, and they lose. So I don't want to sit up here and say, well, they was young. That's cool, but they wasn't saying young shit, nigga, when they was in the motherfucking, when they was blowing everybody ass out. And I know it's a different thing when you playing against LeBron James, but come on, man, don't do that. Don't do that. And then we go to the series against the Miami Heat. They had no business being down 3-0 or 0-3. They had no business. Miami got more G League players than they got more undrafted players in the G League, man. Period. They got more undrafted players on their team than the G League. There's no reason you should have been down 3-0. There's no reason you should have lost that series. And then when you get to the finals, Andrew, it wasn't no, you know how we talk about, it wasn't no zone. It wasn't no zone. You know why they can't do no zone against him? He can shoot that, or their team, he can shoot that motherfucker. We know what that was? Man to man. Andrew Wiggins in shorts. It was 2 niggas in them Boston Celtics shorts that wore number 0. Andrew Wiggins and Jason Tatum. And he was inside. I'm telling you, they was so close. Wiggins was all in them shorts. I'm telling you. Couldn't do nothing with
like
it.
Swimwear, huh?
In there like swimwear, bro. In them shorts. You know how you got a girl, she might be clingy. You ever see them videos on social media? She's trying to get into your man's shirt, trying to be close to him. That was Andrew Wiggins, the whole series. And the time he stepped onto the floor, jump ball, he went in the shorts with Jason Tatum and just followed him the whole way around the goddamn the arena. That's locked up. That's locked up. Because all them moves and shit you was doing and shit, Andrew Wiggins said, no. Not today. Not today, not tomorrow, not the day after that either. You feel me? So at the end of the day, the Boston Celtics are loaded as well. You feel what I mean? So I already know what's gonna happen. My little brother, you know, if they were to win the championship this year, you know what he gonna say? Oh, nigga, it's LeBron won it. He won in 9 years. Yeah, my dude won in 7 years. Nigga, you done had a squad, nigga, since you came in the door and ain't done nothing with it yet. You give LeBron all these first team, all NBA and defenders and all that shit early on in Cleveland. What we talking about? But that's just what LeBron, he can't stand LeBron James. He cannot stand LeBron. So that's it. I'm taking Jimmy. Start.
Yeah, I'm thinking.
Mention Tatum and D Book. I gotta cut you, baby. I gotta cut you.
Yeah, I'm with you. I'm with you. I'm with you.
All right, man. So listen, man. We about to get up out of here today, man. We about to get up out of here. That's our show for today, people. However you may be listening, if that's Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, or Spotify, I thank you. And if you're watching on YouTube right now, make sure you hit the subscribe button and hit the bell so you can be up to date with all things under the lights. And that's our show for today. My guy Jordan, you know what it is. When you going back to Canada, man? When you going back? 18th. Well, you still got a nice little.
I'm gonna get on TikTok for Under the Lights, man. I'm gonna get my TikTok so I can get, you know what I'm saying.
I be posting on there, man.
Yeah, I need to get on the TikTok just for the Under the Lights though. So I'm gonna try and link it with my thing to Under the Lights.
That's all I'm on it for. I don't be scrolling. I just post and get out. That's all I do, man. So listen, man, that's our show for today, y'all, and we gone.
Under the lights, speaking the facts, double the price, yeah. Under the lights, we covering sports, whatever you like, yeah.